I want to be able to see my notes at the bottom of the PowerPoint.
Okay, you have your own PowerPoint. There is a. You guys have how many? 13 slides. That's good. That's a good amount. That's really good. And I could see that you have notes at the bottom. Great. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get rid of those from my perspective. Oh,
well, I have it open on my end. So
okay, I got rid of them here. It's okay, no worries. It's just that presentation when you go into full mode, it robs everything. It robs the whole screen, and I can't have that because obviously I need to do that. So okay, so is everybody on? Because let me know if you're on. Again, we're not doing the interaction today. Hello, Jerry Rhodes. Hello, Mr. Rhodes. Your grade is on the line. So at least we want to let you know that Miss Courtney actually made it. So at least that's a check.
On time.
So right now, as you stand, the presentation grade of you and Mr. Rhodes stands at a 10. All you have is a 90% to go. Just because you showed up. Can you imagine that? A 10%? Would you take that? Yeah. Would you just take that if this thing disconnected? Mr. Rhodes is like, no. Continue on. That is so funny. All right, so here we go. I can't see y'all. Okay. We got a 10. Hey, you guys have a 10. So obviously, Mr. Rhodes could hear us. Yes, Courtney, you can do this. You can hear us. We're just testing, guys, if you can hear us. Can you let me know, please? And if you can hear us, we'll start. Let's see. Can you hear us? I guess we're going to have to say, can you see and hear us? Okay, they can see us. All right, so we're gonna start, okay, because it's Sunday and we're trying to end this semester right? Okay, and then you are here, Miss Courtney, and we'll begin, and it's just gonna be up and down on it's very lax, but you're just gonna present what you guys have to do, and then we'll begin from there, okay? You've done this 3 times, so you know what to expect. All right. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Good evening, class. This is Professor Puente for the last lecture series with Miss Courtney. She has been a presenter for 3 times in my class, and I'm very proud of her because she didn't volunteer this time, but she was volunteered. So that means that she has some major experience. How do you think about that? What do you think about that, Miss Courtney?
Man, I'm excited to hear that.
Good.
I'm excited. I mean,
the fact that
I'm gaining experience not only for this class, but for the real world as well.
Let me tell you, online presentations on like the way we're doing now, it's going to be the way for the future, not just for education, but now you get to tell people that you've done 3 of these with me as your backup. If you ever need a recommendation letter, and if this goes super well, I will definitely send them a link to this presentation. And who knows, it may be a paid position one day, just online presenter.
Awesome.
So I like your background, and this is looking very professional. So take us through your marketing proposal, Ms. Courtney.
Okay, well, in regards to proposal 19-0428-01, created for Fleet by You by Rose Performance Marketing. We're pleased to provide you with this proposal presentation.
Good.
To help you advance your marketing tactics.
And just to interject a little bit, I want to let you guys know that my marketing class has done a presentation on my branding company, flatfeebyou.com, which is I'm a broker of, and I have required their services for some ideas that have to do with this company. So take it away, Ms. Rose. Who are your fellow teammates?
Okay, so I do want to introduce you to the team that helped pull this all together. We have Jerry Rhodes. He's the president of the company, RPM.
Okay.
We also have Caitlin Garcia, Claudia Zamora, and David Silter as our editors. Okay. We have Cassandra as our graphic designer, and we also have Gabriella Tercios as our executive assistant, and we also have myself as the business development manager. I'm sorry, business development here presenting this proposal to you today.
Very nice. Very well. I like the titles. The titles are very well designed. I like it. So, so take us to slide number 3, please.
Okay, so the purpose of this proposal is to lay a path creating more revenue for flatfeebyou.com and to reconfigure your current marketing tactics. The proposal contains methods for utilizing existing and potential customer data into 2 separate phases. One being, we'll take the customer data and create 3 different categories. The proposal consists of template emails to send to all new, existing, and potential customers.
Okay.
And then we'll go to phase 2.
Okay.
Should I continue?
Yeah, keep going. I'm very interested.
Okay. So then we'll go to phase 2 of the proposal.
Okay.
To organize a lunch with you, the owner. We'll pay. We believe that by creating this opportunity for existing and potential customers to meet with a experienced real estate broker such as yourself.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And learn more about the process. Yeah, and learn more about the process of listing their home with Flat Fee by You, and in return, that can be beneficial to both you, the broker, and the client.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Very, very
well. So we're
well.
gonna move on. Go ahead. Any questions?
No, not so far. I am very impressed by the email templates. I gotta say that email templates. I really think that that's a little bit of the future. In other words, putting things. In fact, we're sort of working on that now. So that's what caught my attention in this entire proposal. So I want to let you know that. So I'm glad you put it out here. And the lunch and learn thing is something new. I didn't know what I should be doing. So maybe I can learn from it. So okay. So let's go to number 4.
Okay. So on slide number 4, this slide, give me just 1 minute. Let me get to it here.
Okay.
So this slide here is just states our goals, so you know what we're trying to achieve for you, the client, to us.
Okay.
So the first goal is the goal is to sort and categorize which customers belong in the existing, new, and potential category.
Okay.
The next step that we would take is creating an email template for each category. The template should consist of information that guides them through the listing process, as it may be difficult for them.
Good. Okay. Okay.
Then, go ahead.
Go ahead. Keep going. I'm sorry.
So to start the email campaign, so we're going to take this a step to start the email campaign and send the corresponding template to the corresponding category, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
So after we, go ahead.
No, that makes absolute sense. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so our second goal, which is, gets a little bit more personal in a more controlled environment, is we're going to create we're going to host a lunch and learn phase. Okay. So during this phase, to start, we would take and sort and categorize the data into 2 categories: potential and existing customers. Then create relevant content for each seminar category, if that makes sense.
No, that makes absolute sense. Okay.
So during the lunch, the host will present the corresponding presentation, meet with prospects, and answer all questions they may have. Okay. The challenge for this is going to be
and this is slide 5. This is slide 5, right?
No, we're still on slide 4.
Okay.
Okay. So the challenge is to create a appealing and well laid out template email so that Flat Fee by You is viewed as a professional, knowledgeable business that is helpful in a cost-effective way for your client to sell their home.
Good. So then that's interesting. It's interesting how you place the customer bases in different segments, which we call in marketing field, right? And it's interesting that you are reaching out to them in an email situation. only because I felt that was the most cost effective. Some people put in snail mail, and it's really expensive. But then you're also taking them from the online interaction towards the face-to-face, which could make us a connection into a lunch and learn. Like I like that term, L&L, right? And it's sticky, it catches, is what we're doing here in marketing, right? And it caught my attention enough that it won. So thank you. That looks real good. So I guess we go to slide 5.
So yes, we're going to move on to slide number 5. And I apologize if I sound a little repetitive here, but you know, there's a lot that goes into each category.
Okay.
So slide number 5, it breaks down, it is divided into the 3 categories: the new, existing, and the potential. Each category will have a unique template tailored to their category type. The email will include information such as why choose Flat Fee by You, what makes you guys different from your competitors, and information about incentives, and a list of frequent questions that's constantly asked on your website.
Great. Yeah, because there's always those questions that are repetitive, and maybe they're the ones that we don't address as well, or the ones that we're supposed to address more because it's just constant, right? So interesting. Correct. That was very interesting. Let's go to slide 6.
Okay, slide 6 is my favorite.
Okay.
Actually, slide 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to tell you why. So this template is for existing customers, and it's an email template. So the heading should read "Why Choose Flat Fee by You."
Okay.
And I feel like this is important. You know, if we're going to include why choose your business, then I feel as if it is the selling point, almost like an elevator pitch. You know, we have to, we have to keep what I'm trying to say. We have to remain interesting. You know, if they're an existing customer, we have to make sure we keep them and keep them happy.
Okay.
And also assist them properly in selling their home.
Okay.
So the body will include the company's skills, expertise in real estate.
Okay.
In the real estate field, why flatfeebyou.com is different from other listing companies, in which you guys are known for your $95 flat fee listing, right?
Right.
We make sure that we include there is no hidden fees. You know, we tell the client who's trying to sell their homes, very transparent, no hidden fees. So we tell them at the beginning, this is what you're going to be charged.
Okay.
We're going to include features of the for the customer's chosen plan.
Okay.
Include information about incentives. If they list 5 homes in more than a 6-month period, then you know this is what we're going to do for you in return. Okay. We're going to include a list of FAQs, contact information, and appealing pictures, and a picture of you yourself, just so they can have a visual of who they'll be working with.
I'll have to take a big picture. Okay. Well, then perfect. All right. I guess that's part of the proposal. Good. So now we go into 7, right?
Yes, we're on slide number 7, and this is a email template for new customers that we are. This isn't, we have to understand that new and potential is, 2 different things. So this is where we have the customer.
For new, this is for new. Got it.
Yeah, we want to make them, so the heading should read, thank you for choosing Flat Fee by You. Okay. And we have to include that because we want to make sure they made a good decision by trusting you with helping them getting their home sold. Got it. Thank them for it. Thank anyone for anything that they do for you. It's the right thing to do. Okay. So, dear customer, first and last name. The body should start off by thanking the customer for, choosing you to sell, assist them with selling their home. The next part of the template should include instructions for the customer's next steps, or steps that they should take. Information on cancellation of listings, as well as how to make changes to their listings. A list of FAQ, just so that, hey, if we are not available, hey, refer to this, and you may get your question answered, just by reading this email that we sent out.
Okay.
Contact information and business hours, and appealing pictures of you, the broker.
Okay, so another type of template, right? And on this one, I do like that you placed in how to make change for listings. That's actually a very good thing because we do get that question quite plenty on our real world interactions. So, and then we'll go to the last template. Go ahead.
Okay, so the last template is a template for potential customers. And I know this may sound a little repetitive, but if you put all three categories next to each other,
okay,
or use three different clients, you can the tone of the email will be different for each potential customer.
Got it. Okay.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. So it's repetitive because it's different, and then we have these three types that I see here: existing, new, and potential customers. What do you think is the major difference here on this template?
This template here, this template is aimed more for customers that are exploring different brokers.
Okay.
So a customer that may drop on your website, a customer that may drop on someone else's website.
Got it.
Those are what we consider potential customers.
Got it. They're on their way to us.
So,
okay. Okay. So then, for the sake of time,
we want to bring in.
Got it. For the sake of time, because we want to keep this presentation in 10 minutes, tell me a little bit of this lunch and learn.
Okay, so this lunch and learn, we all love to eat. So,
right.
Not necessarily bribing anyone with food, but hey, food is an incentive to increase business. So what would happen is we will send out a flyer email to spread awareness to the lunch and invite clients who's looking to sell their homes, potential customers, out to lunch. At that point, RPM will reserve a suitable location to hold a seminar and provide catering for the event. Each category will provide different presentations for each respective category. The frequency of the seminar will be determined by the success of the first lunch and learn. So this is something that can be done over and over and over again, maybe once a month or, 4 times a year.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
It all depends on success.
So then, just for the let me see if I could go through. I know that the producer, Mr. Rhodes, if we go to slide 11, and just could you tell me a little bit about what he's doing? The presenter, Mr. Rhodes.
So my boss, Mr. Rhodes, he has over 40 years of experience in the marketing field. So he specializes in diverse strategic marketing proposals, and he does a very good job. His overall goal is to ensure your business success. So RPM takes every contract as a top priority and has worked nationwide for super large companies such as ExxonMobil, State Farm, and even Walmart, our favorite shopping store.
Wow.
So RPM has 100% success rate with each contract.
Well, I'm very happy about that. Happy that your classmate, Mr. Rhodes, who's the owner of this marketing firm, decided to go to college and get his formal marketing education. Let me ask you this, Courtney. Is that a good idea when you are practicing to get back to college and certify yourself as in this case, something that he may not need, but he went back to do it? You there?
The video was a little bit choppy, but I think I can piece together what you said. Mm-hmm. So I do think it's a good idea to keep your information fresh.
Okay, good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I guess because we're using Skype, but we're doing as much as we can. But I do agree, and I'm happy that he did that. Tell me this last slide: exclusions and exemptions.
Okay, so this slide is like almost the most important of it all, so that we do not have to deal with any negative legal issues. So there are some exclusions and exemptions. For one, the contract will be no more than 3 months.
Okay.
The expected revenue is an educated guess.
Okay.
RPM, we are not reliable or responsible if revenue is less.
Okay.
We are here to help, but we are not responsible if the revenue is less or not what you expected. So once the contract is completed, the customer will be responsible for maintaining any information and contacting customers and prospects.
Perfect. Perfect. So
there is one more exclusion that was not listed on this PowerPoint, and that is the project is limited to what's within the scope of work. Any additional work performed will be at an additional cost to the customer.
Well, good to hear. Well, I really appreciate the proposal. Tell me about the presentation. What did you think about it? How did you like the setup? I think you did a wonderful job presenting. I think you did great representing your team. So congratulations. Hands off to you. Very happy. And what did you like about the project?
Okay, so overall, the project was not fun to me because I know nothing about being a realtor. So I was like, okay, this is all new. However, but doing this project gave me an insight on what it is that you guys actually do. And I actually enjoy working with my team and trying to pull this all together, especially with us being underneath pressure, everyone having different schedules, to work on this. I mean, overall, it was fun.
Good to hear. Good to hear. You guys did a wonderful job.
It was a learning experience.
Good. And let me tell you something. Like our last presentation decisions, which is apere aude, which means dare to know. Dare to know what real estate's about. One thing, understand one thing, Courtney. You plan to have your career. Mr. Rose has his, and so is everybody in your team. So is everybody in your class. It's going to be wide, different types of careers that hopefully are fruitful and get you tons of income. What are you going to do when the income is so much? Are you going to... It's okay. We're getting a little disconnected, but what are you going to do when your income is so much that you don't know what to do with it? You're probably going to consider either stocks or real estate, okay? So real estate is something that it's not a career thing. It's something you need to know. You just need to know. You're eventually going to buy a home. So you just understanding it hopefully will make you a better marketer, especially in what we're trying to do here. But thank you so much, Courtney. I really appreciate it. We're trying to stick to the time. It was a wonderful project. So you have a good night, okay?
Okay, awesome. And thank you, class. I'll see some of you guys at graduation on Friday.
All right. Congratulations. Congratulations on graduating. It's always a wonderful feeling. So.
Yes.
I will tell you,
Congratulations.
commencement. It's a great commencement. Don't forget what that means. It means to begin again. So have a good one, okay?
Bye.
All right.